Hi, this is Dave Gallman. I'm a Dallas-Fort Worth real estate agent, and this is my featured home for February 21st, 2018. In my life and my real estate practice, I have a fascination for historic homes. I have an advanced historic home specialization from Preservation Dallas. I lived for many years on Richmond Avenue, just north of the Swiss Avenue Historic District. I learned about the South Boulevard Park Row Historic District only last year. It's a second row of regal homes from Dallas's early 1910 to 1935 era. Just to look at the map, you'd have to wonder why these two similar neighborhoods popped up in two different parts of town. At the time, Dallas was much more rural, and South Boulevard would have been pretty far out of the way, near the farm fields. The cream of Dallas's society, the captains of industry, lived on Swiss Avenue. The homes on South Boulevard, though, are no less regal, or now no less historically important. So why did this outpost of luxury pop up so far from town? This is 2401 South Boulevard, and the story behind it is a classic American story. The Metzgers built 2401 in 1923 and owned this home until the late 40s. It's on the historic register. The elder, Jacob Metzger, emigrated from Switzerland to New York with 60 cents in his pocket and then traveled to Dallas and braved a rather ferocious flood to get here. He worked for 3 years for another dairyman before opening his own dairy. The original Metzger farm was bound by what are now Carroll, Haskell, and Ross Avenues. Jacob had a number of sons. Two of them were Carl and Dave, and they ran the dairy when their father died, expanding its production to Houston, Austin, and San Antonio. Carl married Rebecca Sheps. Her name may be, vaguely familiar to you. South Boulevard was developed by the Jewish community in Dallas around their temple, Emmanuel. The anti-Semitism of Dallas's rich white community kept Jews from living on Swiss Avenue. But I say the story of South Boulevard is a very American story because in America you have the freedom to worship your God in your way, and you can take your dollars down to South Boulevard and shape the world to suit your own tastes, and no one can stop you. Other notable families who lived on South Boulevard are the Marcuses, who founded Neiman Marcus, the Linzes, and the Zales. Now we have protections in real estate to prevent this kind of discrimination, redlining, and blockbusting, and I'm sure it still happens, but at least our stated principles are non-discriminatory. Sometimes it's important to remember that America's early days were not some golden age of morality, some Arcadia where everything was fair and equal and honest. The story of a house and a community can tell us a lot about who we are and where we come from. That's the featured home for today. As always, if you liked what you heard, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to hear more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.